Hi everyone, this is my pool plan video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia global version of the game, specifically on early May 2021, covering banners where Terra will be synergy event. And you can refer to the infographic on the left hand side to see which events these are. Quick disclaimer before I start. First of all, on my last pool plan video, a few people have reached out and pointed out that the infographic on the left hand side came from JakeMatt's global prediction forecast, and he should be given credit if I were to use his infographic or part of his infographic. And these people are completely right. It was a big oversight on my part to forget to credit JakeMatt, and since then I've gone through to all my pool plan video and include credits to his global forecast, and I will also do so for this video. Big thank you to those few people who've pointed that out to me. I'm pretty new at creating content, and you've really helped out a lot in improving the quality of my content, and of course, very importantly, giving credit where credit is due. So moving on to the disclaimers. First of all, very importantly, this is really my personalized pool plan and may not be ideal for you or anyone else. I always recommend to do your own research into the upcoming banners so that you can make an informed decision on which characters would best suit your needs. There's always many factors that should be considered when deciding to pool, and this can include your current resources in gems and tickets, who you currently have built up in your roster, which content you actually need to clear, and of course who your favorite characters are. On the following few banners, I will also be mentioning at the bottom of the slide which characters will be synergy for that event, so that you can so that it will help you plan which characters to bring for the Chaos Challenge part of the event. Alright, so coming to the first event, which is Act 3 Chapter 2.1, and in this event there will be two banners released. And I'll start off first with the banner at the bottom, which features the return of Basch LD. So for those who are fairly new to the game and you do not have many tank options, Basch is actually quite a worthy pickup at this point of the game. He specializes in AoE HP tanking because he can redirect all HP damage to himself. And something unique to his kit is that if you have his LD buff up, anytime his HP jumps below 50%, he will actually automatically heal back up to 51%. And he also has last stand passive as well, which essentially means that as long as his LD buff is up, he cannot be killed by any single HP dump attack. For me though, I already have Basch fully built up including his LD, so I do not need to pull on the banner at the bottom, and I will just be aiming at the banner at the top, which has Terra's LD weapon. So my plan here is just to throw tickets until I score Terra's LD, and I am not specifically aiming for her BT weapon. So as always, I will treat her BT weapon as a bonus. If I get it on any of the upcoming banners, then it's good, but if not, then I'll just move on to the next event after that and make do with just her LD weapon. Okay, so coming on to the next event after this, which is going to be the return of Amidatelion on her lost chapters, and this event will also feature Deuce's newly released LD weapon. Quick note firstly that for those who are new to the game and have just started out, Amidatelion is actually a fantastic unit to pick up that will help you to clear many of the earlier Chaos and Lufenia stages. As a special bonus, for those who just started off in the game, you would have access to the Start Dash banner featuring Lightning as well. And I mentioned Lightning here because Lightning and Amidatelion make a great combo if you have both of their LD and EX weapons. And together the pair of them will enable you to cheese many of the earlier Chaos and even some Lufenia stages. I've done quite a number of videos featuring the Lightning and Amidatelion cheese, so you can check out my channel to see which other fights can be cheesed by the Lightning and Ami combo. For myself though, I already have Amidatelion fully built up, so I don't really need to pull on this banner. It does have Deuce's newly released LD weapon, and Deuce is actually quite a solid support at this stage of the game, particularly if your party consists of magic attackers, because Deuce actually increases magic brave damage dealt by 30%, which is quite significant. However, I'm not particularly interested in her at this point of the game, mainly because I already have quite a lot of support units built up, and very recently the game actually gave us quite a few very viable support units. So starting from Paladin Cecile to Ares to Ishtola, and even to Sarah, who received her global first rework on her LD boards, making her one of the solid support units in the game. So I already have those other support units, and I don't think I really need Deuce at this point of the game. So this banner and event gives me a very good chance to start restocking my diminishing tickets and gems. Alright, so coming on to Act 3, Chapter 2.2, with Mog from Final Fantasy VI as a newly released character. And really, when I look at Mog's kit, I don't think it's anything groundbreaking. He's not really a bad character. He does have water elemental attacks, which is a little bit uncommon at this stage of the game. And he does have Confuse in his kit, and the ability to dispel some debuffs from the party, and having large HP heals built into his LD. So overall, quite a well-rounded kit. However, if you have many of the other recently released characters, I don't think he brings too many unique things to the table. But that being said though, I am still going to pull for Mog, mainly because I like Mog as a character. In fact, I love Mog as a character. So I may even consider doing a mini series in Mog in some of the upcoming Wolfenia fights, but we'll see. So my plan here is to really use tickets for Mog's EX and LD. If you do plan to skip Mog though, you should be fine for the event, because Terra and Amidatelion should be synergy units in this event as well. So the event shouldn't be particularly difficult. Also, quick note that in the JP version of the game, when this Lufenia fight was released, you could actually just use Yuffie to cheese the fight, because Yuffie could throw back the boss's HP poison to itself and very quickly kill the boss, because the HP poison does a total HP percentage damage attack per turn. That being said, again, I love Mog, so I'm just going to pull for him tickets at first, but definitely gems if I have to. So that's it for this video. In summary, long story short, I plan to use tickets for Terra. I will skip Amidatellion's banner, and I plan to use tickets for Mog's kit. But if I run out of tickets or run low on tickets, I will use my gems on Mog. In terms of MLB priorities, so I always include this at the end of my video. This would be my personal recommendation on units if you are fairly new to the game and you have limited ingots and power stones to max characters out. This would be my recommendation on which characters to focus on first. And I put Amidatelion right at the top of the list, because if you have had trouble completing Chaos and Lufenia stages in the past, Amidatelion will be a great investment, and you will definitely get a return of your investment fully building Amidatelion out. After that, it really depends on what role you need. So I think Terra and Basch are probably evenly matched, and which one you should invest your ingots or power stones on depend a little bit on which role you're missing. So if you think you need a tank more, then maybe Basch would be a better choice to build up. because Terra essentially is a DPS character, and there are many other DPS options at this stage of the game. However, if you feel comfortable with your tank units, then Terra is a fantastic unit, and she is currently top tier DPS, at least over the next few events. Lastly, I put Mog at the bottom because, and again this is my personal opinion, I don't think Mog brings anything too unique to the table and is probably skippable, but again, you know, I can't resist Mog's charm, so I'll be pulling for Mog. As a new unit though, as a new character, as a new player though, if you feel you are quite short of resources and you want a place to save on or a time to save on, then you can consider Mog's event to save your tickets, gems, ingots or power stones. So that's it for this video. Really thanks a lot for your attention and your support. If you enjoyed the content, do hit the like and subscribe button or leave a comment in the comment section. It really helps a lot. Till then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.